This comment says, I heard that there were levels to being in foster care. Is that true? If so, what are they? Yes, there are levels to being in foster care. In my 17 years experience in foster care, there were 2 major leveling systems that I'm aware of. I've made some notes to help break this down. The first leveling system is your sealed file. That's the one that the courts use to make money off of you. That's going to have all your code stacks, your medical evaluations, all of your recommendations, and letters that will open up other, more lucrative places for you to land. The other leveling system is unspoken, it's not written down, and it's what you learn as the state forces you to learn to survive through the system. I've broken this down into the 5 levels as I understand them. Level 1, temporary. Level 2, bounced. Level 3, chameleon. Level 4, gray master. And level 5, untouchable in more ways than one. In level 1, you're temporary. You're brand new to the system. In this level, maybe your parents were using, maybe there was a DV, maybe just an open case or an emergency call to open up the case. The goal on paper, reunification. You're called an ASF kid, SDS kid, CSD kid, DHS kid, whatever your state calls their local office. You're temporary. You're not considered high risk. You don't know the game yet, but the clock has started. Level 2, the bounced kid. By now you've been through multiple homes. Maybe you've already hit a group home or 2. Maybe you've been placed in a facility, but not for something that you did, but because the system ran out of nice warm beds in foster homes for you. You've also learned to read the foster home like a map. Not just the layout of the house, but your role that you're going to take up inside it. One house wants the quiet kid. You do not outshine their golden child. Another house maybe wants you to be the big brother. Here, you're gonna play the protector. You're gonna earn your keep. You're not bonding. You are adapting. You are performing. On level 3, you're the chameleon. Now you've become cold, but it's not your fault. It's survival. You've stopped hoping for love. You're now strategizing. You keep your bag packed. You know how to be visible just enough to get by, but invisible enough to not be a problem. You've seen every type of foster home by now. Every excuse, every lie, every tactic. You've stopped asking when you're going home because you already know the answer. Level 4, the gray area master. At this level, you're a master manipulator and you don't even know it. You're fluent in body language and micro expressions. You've built your own internal library of what people really mean, not what they say. You know that what your caseworker isn't saying matters more than what they are. You can clock another state kid across the room and you know what level they're on. You live in the gray area now. You know the rules, not to follow them, but to operate around them. They say you're developing criminal thinking, but no, this is what survival looks like when the system feeds you lies and calls it structure. At this point, you're medium to high risk, which means you're now worth more to the state, to facilities, beds, service providers. You've now become a commodity. Level 5, the untouchable. You now have a probation officer or a juvenile justice case manager. You're no longer a case number at the local office. You are a file in the state system. You've been moved out of your county, maybe even your state. You rotate through group homes, treatment centers, detention centers, juvenile prisons. You sleep light, 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours at a time. Your body is always in protection mode. You don't trust, you don't attach, you read the whole room before stepping into it. By now, if you haven't joined a gang, you're rare. And that brings its own dangers in politics, which I can't speak on. I can't even pretend to know about it. But if you've survived level 5 without the gang, you're still respected. Because they know you are dangerous, not just in a violent way, but in an untouchable way. You are a fully formed survivor who doesn't even remember what normal feels like. You can read anyone. You can influence anyone. You can either destroy or protect. It's your choice. You've got the skills to be a brilliant leader or a brilliant criminal. That's what foster care has taught you. That's what the state gave you. So yeah, there are levels to being a foster kid. Most people don't survive them all. I did, and now I am here to talk about it and break it down. Feel free to ask me anything.